Good afternoon, and welcome to Stacy's Closet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're here, that means you're here on purpose, which means you have purpose. Okay? So, with that being said, it is the afternoon. Because guess what? In Gaston County, we had snow. So I was unable to go out. So I did not get to go to my favorite spot, which you know is the City of David here in Gastonia, North Carolina at 2500 Crescent Lane. Y'all know that's my favorite spot, but I was unable to go. But I did watch them online on Facebook. Again, if you're not here, you want to catch them online, it is the City of David, and they're on Facebook. You can watch them. Our service starts at 11. But again, I was unable to go. So now that also explains why my dress attire is a little bit casual. So I just have on a t-shirt, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. This t-shirt is from Michaels, and I actually got creative, you guys. And I don't know if you can see what it says, but it says good vibes. So I actually like the shirt, so I decided that I was gonna actually get it, and I actually put this on here. Again, all I had to do was iron it, real simple. I'm not arts and craftsy, but I love it. And again, it came from Michaels. And of course, you know, they have all colors of t-shirts. So if you're real good at arts and crafts, again, you're gifted. But again, the shirt came from Michaels, and I just have on some jeans. I don't even know where I picked them up from. Again, just put on some basic jeans. You can put on some leggings, jeggings, whatever y'all want to call them, yoga pants, whatever. This is just a t-shirt to kick back and relax, because it's that kind of day. Now, if you want to spice it up though a little bit, guess what, honey? I got these Nikes that has the same color pink as the shirt. Honey, of course, they're fierce. And again, they're Nike, and I got these from Academy. I love Academy. They have very reasonable prices on their shoes. So that's why I got that. And you know, I'll put all that in the description. And then these little earrings, honey, that I got, they are a jewel. And again, they are colorful. Y'all know how I feel about color, okay? Y'all know how I feel about color. So these earrings, again, that pink, bringing out the pink in my shirt, they match up. I got these again. I told you I don't sleep on them little beauty outlets. Don't do it, honey. That's where I got this from. Now, let's get into our topic today. Let's jump right into it. Just before we get into it, y'all know I love the pink lipstick. Had to blend it all together, okay? And this is by Katy Perry, okay? But I love it. It's a little glossy. It's a lip gloss, actually, so it's a little pop in the day, okay? But again, let's get right into it today. Today, we're going to talk about men. You might not be this video you might feel like is really catered to women, but I think that it should cater to everyone, men and women. But it is going to be a little bit more dedicated towards women. And one woman in particular, I want to dedicate this video to her. And I am going to dedicate it to her, and her name is Miranda. My beautiful, beautiful friend, Miranda. This one is especially for you. And the reason it is for her is because it's about knowing your value. It is about women knowing you are the gift. You're the gift, okay? And the reason that this is dedicated to Miranda is because Miranda is again, beautiful woman, beautiful woman. Not just because she's my friend do I think she's beautiful. She's beautiful, period. She's beautiful. She has a beautiful personality. She's beautiful in the, like, she's just a beautiful person, right? So Miranda always she dresses really nice. She always has on like this business casual attire, okay? All the time, almost every day. I seen her on a pair of jeans on once, and she had on some stilettos when she had the jeans on. So again, still dressing it up. And you know, and I remember asking her, like, why do you always wear that? And she said to me, she said, because of my past and what I've been through, I know how I used to dress or whatever. I don't want to be reminded of that person, of that, that unpretty person or that unbeautiful person. So she dresses herself up daily because it is a daily reminder that she is beautiful and she is worthy of that. And so I was like, wow, that is a powerful statement. That is powerful. And women, we get into where we get to this thing where we're just always dressing casual. The only time we dress up is if we're going out on a date or we have to be going somewhere. She doesn't have to be going anywhere but to the store. And she looks absolutely fabulous going there. And so that lets me know that she knows she's the gift. Now, women, I want to tell you why you're the gift. And this is a warning. I'm about to get churchy. Okay? This is your warning. I'm about to get churchy. So I am going to tell women why you are the gift. You are the gift because the Bible tells us that a man that findeth a wife, not only does he find a good thing, but he obtaineth favor from God. So, not only does he get a good thing in you, he gets favor with God because he married you. You're the gift. You're the reason he obtained favor. You are the gift. The Bible also tells us that a good wife is better than rubies. Rubies is one of the one of the most precious stones, right? So, excuse me, you guys, I do apologize. I don't know, I'm getting choked. But we're more precious than rubies, right? Have you ever noticed that a jeweler, whenever he's handling his stones, he handles them with gloves on, right? He has gloves on when he's handling that stone. So the jeweler knows, I don't want my handprints on my stone to damage it. It could possibly take away the value of this thing, right? So if we're more value than the rubies, you are the gift. So in doing so, if the jeweler handles his stones with gloves, why do we not require men to handle us like we're the gift? We're more precious than the rubies. We won't require a man to protect us like a jeweler protects his stones, but we're more precious than those stones. We hold more value than those stones. And so, but we won't put value in ourselves. We allow men to mishandle us. And when I talk about being mishandled, that means you're allowing a man to mistreat you. And the reason I say that it is mishandling, because again, you're more precious than the rubies. So when a jeweler handles the rubies, he handles them with gloves on. So if a man is mishandling you, that means he has no gloves when he's handling you. So he puts no value on you. He puts no value on you're the gift. Okay? So you have to make him put value on you. If a man does not value you, he doesn't respect you, then that is a man that is not worthy of you. Okay? Now, I talk about marriage because of this. I'm not opposed to dating. Understand what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that because I feel like you have to date in order for you to get to the marriage point, right? However, in the dating process, you can't expect a man to handle you from day one like you're the more precious than rubies. Because first of all, you haven't even shown him that you're a good wife. Okay? Because it says, the man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So you're supposed to be a good thing, right? So when he's first dating you, he doesn't know yet that you're a good thing. So you have to show him that you're a good thing. And showing him is not showing him how good you are in the bedroom. Because all you've shown him is that you've been around the block a few times. That's all you've shown him. And I want to also point out, women, stop giving me mixed signals on what it is that you want. Because you will tell a man, you're not ready for, I'm not really ready for a relationship. I just want to date and see where it goes. Okay, well, the minute that you said that you wasn't ready for a relationship is where basically he done stepped back and said, okay, this ain't somebody that I'm even going to go into it with, thinking that I'm going to start a relationship with them. I'm not going to go any further than just the dating process. Now, in the dating process, if you sleep with that man, all you have now said is, I'm going to let you just ride on my ride for free. You ain't got to work for this. You ain't got to do nothing for this. And I want to make this clear. Working for that does not mean spending money on you. Working for that is mean being loyal to you, being consistent, being honest, being faithful. Okay? That is working. That's when a man puts in work for you. Okay? That means a man is you're worthy of the favor that he's going to get. You're worthy of that. Okay? So he knows that. But if you dating and you having sex, because again, I don't, if you're dating someone, I don't think that you should have sex with them. Period. You should not be sexing somebody that you're dating. And again, I know some people will be like, well, if you're supposed to be in church, you shouldn't be dating anyway. That is true. So I'm not telling you to go out here and have sex before marriage anyway. I'm not doing that. However, we all know that everybody ain't churchy, okay? Let's just keep it 100. So in doing so, I want to make it clear for everybody, even the ones that's not churchy. I want to make it clear, because just because you're not yet churchy doesn't mean that you should not have value on your life. Doesn't mean that you should make a man understand that you are the gift. Okay? Now, in doing so, if you're just dating, you should not be sexing. Don't give that man them privileges. You just dating. On top of that, I'm being honest with you, because if you're just giving him them privileges and y'all dating, by the third date, he might feel like he don't want you no more. You done gave him your privileges, right? So now he done bounced on you. Now, guess what? Now you on to the next man you're dating. You might even date him y'all done went out about 10, 15 times. You done slept with him. Then he realized you ain't, I don't want no future with you. I don't want a relationship with you. Then he bounced. So guess what? Now your mentality is all men, they ain't nothing but dogs. Men ain't nothing but dogs. No, sweetheart. You devalued yourself. You allowed him to ride that ride for free. You can't you ain't getting in the Carowinds for free. And it don't matter if you don't get on not no ride up in there. You ain't getting in there for free, period. Okay? Same thing applies. Are you not more valued than Carowinds? Come on. You see where I'm going for this? You've made him put in no work for it and he done got on the ride. Then now you want to accuse all men of being a dog. Well, now, guess what you've done? When you label, I'm going to say this because I know I've said this before. Stop labeling men as dogs. Stop. They're not. Because what you just did is you've offended him and his mama all in one breath. Because what gives birth to a dog? We know the B word. So now you called his mama, because if you called her son a dog, you now just said his mama is the B word, because she gave birth to that dog. Okay? So why are you calling him an animal? Well, how you think he's supposed to treat you? You called him an animal, so how he supposed to treat you? And let me enlighten you on something. A dog will sleep with anything. They will sleep with they will sleep with their sisters that came out of the same mother. They will then sleep with let them get in heat. I'm just telling you, that's what they don't have no family ties, okay? So basically, you saying to him, you're nothing more than an animal. Your mama ain't nothing but a bee, but he's supposed to then turn around and give you respect. How? Because you viewed all men as these animals. Well, how are they supposed to treat you? Because that's how you're treating them. Because you already go into it. If you already go into this thing with all men are dogs, you're now treating them like they are not worthy. They're not worth anything. Because you already set your mindset. You've already made it clear. All men are dogs. They are all animals. So guess what? You just gonna get dogged out by that animal, because that's basically, you already called them that. So all the men that you're gonna encounter, that's why all the men that you draw is a bunch of men that don't want to do nothing but lay down. Basically, you said it was okay for that. Now, so stop calling men out of their name. They're men. They are men. They are human beings that should be treated like humans and not animals. We're not dogs. Same thing with men. Don't you dare, women, allow a man to call you out of your name. That is not who you are. That is not who you was created. That ain't even a name your mama gave you. Furthermore, God did not create you for that animal. If he wanted you to be a dog, he would have made you one. You would be running around here barking and walking on all four. Don't allow anyone to call you out of your name. That is men and women. That's why I tell women, okay, so that's why I don't like that negative turn about the side chick. No, she might be the other woman, but she ain't nothing on the side, a side item. And no, come on now, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Because what happens is, this is why they calling her the side piece, because she's not on the level, or she doesn't hold the same value as the main dish. Well, first of all, if you've allowed yourself to be anything but the main dish, you the problem. You allowed that man to devalue you. You're the gift. Don't allow anyone to mishandle you. You are the gift. He got favor. He gets favor when he marries you. You don't get favor when you marry him. He gets the favor. So you're the gift. But now, okay, women, you the gift and you get the favor. If you're wifey material, you got to first be a good woman, okay? Now let's talk about that. You can't be running around here talking about you the good thing when you're not. What do you bring to that? Let me tell you one of the reasons why you're the good thing. Because if a man is poor, you as a woman should be able to pull him up, support him, encourage him, help him, because you the helpmate. So you're going to help him reach his goals, right? You may never obtain millionaire status, but guess what? You will have a millionaire mindset and a millionaire relationship if you support that man and help build him up and make him, I don't care if he flips burger in McDonald's, you gonna make him the best burger flipper up in McDonald's, and before long he'll be the store manager. And I done told y'all before, store managers at McDonald's make real good money, okay? I'm just telling you, because that's a virtuous woman. See, that's a good woman. You can see, in order for you to, if that man gonna obtain favor, you got to be the good thing. Because some of us are not ready. Come on. You're not ready yet to be the good thing, okay? So, you can't be the good thing if you still trying to take you some trips around the block with everybody. You ain't ready. You ain't the good thing. I'm just telling you. I'm not knocking you. Listen, I'm not. Baby, I'm not listening. I'm not knocking whatever you do. Because again, I just want you to be beautiful in whatever you do. But I want you to understand something. While you running around that block, I pray you don't run into someone who might take your life. And people can take your life more than just initially a killing you. Because we know that virus has taken a whole lot of people out of here. Doesn't make, and I want to make this clear. Just because a person has contracted the virus doesn't mean that they was running around here around the block. What happened is they were mishandled. They were mishandled. They allowed someone to mishandle them that were not honest and upfront and told them that they had that virus. They mishandled them. Some of them didn't even realize that they had it and the reason that they didn't is because they won't go to the doctor. They won't have a yearly physical. They won't go and get tested. A man that says, yeah, I don't like to go to a doctor. That's a man you run from. Because if he don't like to go to the doctor, when the last time he got tested? Okay? Run from it. Men, if a woman tells you, yeah, I don't really like to go to a doctor, honey. Yeah. And run. That means she ain't got tested. She's not the good thing. Run. Okay? If a woman tells you, I'm not, I don't cook. I don't think a woman should have to cook anymore. Run. And the reason I'm telling you to run is not because she doesn't cook. It's because she is not going to let you be the head of your own household. So if you want to be the king in that castle, you better go find you another queen to go in it, because she ain't it. Because she already telling you, you ain't going to be able to tell her what to do. Anything that's run by two heads is dysfunctional. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying that men and women, y'all should not compromise. You most certainly should. I'm just telling you, women, you are the gift, but you got to make sure that you are presenting yourself as the gift. You got to make sure that your character and your characteristics are those of a gift and not those of a curse. I'm just telling you. And I've heard people say, I've heard men say, I heard a preacher saying, men, you want to know what kind of woman you going to have, look to a mother-in-law. And in a few years, that's what you're going to have. The devil is a lie. That's a lie. Just because your mama could have been a hoe, don't mean you going to be one. Your mama could have been an alcoholic, don't mean you going to be one. I'm just telling you, there are things that, so I don't agree with that. That is not true. Just your mama could have been controlling. She could have been disrespectful, rude, and everything. Doesn't mean that you have to be that way. No. And that's another thing, women, to be that good thing. Stop tearing down a man. Stop tearing him down, talking to him all crazy. You never give him any type of positivity. You don't build him up. You're only tearing him down. He out here trying to do the best he can. And instead of you saying, I appreciate everything you do for the family, you need to go out here and get something better. You need to do better. That's why we ain't got this. That's why Jimmy and Jane over there, her husband takes care of her. You don't know nothing about her husband. Listen, true story. I knew a lady that got flowers every day of the week. Not every day, but every week he would send her flowers, right? I've had women, they would compare this. I wish my husband did like that. And I tried to tell him, baby, you need to appreciate the man you got. Flowers wither and die. I'm not that impressed with flowers. I want a man who's loyal and honest, consistent. He's a provider. He's a protector. I don't care nothing about them flowers. They gonna die. I don't care. But now they all into these trinkets. I remember he bought her a beautiful Coach bag. And that's really when Coach was popping. Everybody wasn't running around here with Coach. They had some catches, but they had no coaches. Okay? So, yeah, that was back then. So, honey, listen. So, honey, so everybody was just envious of her, right? All these women, I wish my husband would do. My husband need to come over and talk to your husband. And, honey, mine need to learn how to do that. She went home sick one day. Walked in the house. Found her husband booted over because it was another man having sex with her husband. But he was still sending her flowers, though. Okay. I said that to say this. Y'all better stop sitting up here talking about somebody this and somebody and appreciate the man you got. Because the one she had was gay. Okay? But he was still sending her flowers. He still bought her the Coach bag. Stop getting into these material things. Who cares? If your man is good to you, he is honest, he treats you with respect, understand you better learn how to appreciate that. Because just because you are the gift, don't get it twisted. You are the gift if you are a good woman. And a good woman would not tear down her own home. A good woman recognizes that even though my husband might not send me flowers, he still takes care of me. He loves me in other ways. He might not be the most romantic person, But he shows me love every time he's faithful. Every time he's honest with me, he shows me his love. He shows me his honesty. He shows me his loyalty. That's romance. That's beautiful. He's affectionate with me. He tells me that he loves me. He shows me that he loves me. Showing me that he loves me is not just buying me some flowers or a purse. Showing me he loves me is listen, he's proud that I'm on his arm. He wants to make sure, he wants to show me off because guess what? He is proud about that because he knows that I am the gift. And he will not mishandle me. He will protect me. He will provide. Listen, he knows that he just got favor because he knows that I am his good thing. I'm trying to teach y'all something. You got to be the good thing, okay? For him to know that. Be the good thing so he knows that. So I said that to say this. Please, women, appreciate what you have. But don't allow a man to mishandle you. Know your worth. Know your value. And if you don't quite know that yet, you're not there yet, don't worry about a relationship. Don't. What you do is you get your house in order. You get to where you love yourself. You value yourself. You know your worth. You know your value. And you will not allow anyone to mishandle you. Okay? So again, I know this kind of got a little lengthy, but I just wanted to tell you because I want you women, I want you to be beautiful. I do. But I also want you to know that you're beautiful. I want you to know your value. So I want you to know you are the gift. A man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and he obtaineth favor from God. Okay? So you're the gift, baby. You're the gift. You're more precious than rubies. You are the gift. Don't allow anyone to mishandle you. So again, until next time, I'm going to tell you that I love you and there is nothing you can do about it. Okay? You can't do nothing about it. Again, I love you. And again, this is Stacy's Closet and I'm just signing off. I love you. I do.